Speechless? I don't think, this is the way it appeared to the American people, is that this senator, Senator Ben Nelson, was for sale. That's the way it looked like. And that it was a sale, the price that all the other American taxpayers are paying for. And nobody understood, even many people in Nebraska didn't understand, like, why he got this.
Greta, let me say this. I know that Fox loves to berate anything that's Democratic in nature. But let me just say this. Ben Nelson is an honorable man, really a good senator. He represents his state extremely well. And Ben Nelson and I worked on a number of issues. We of course, worked on the Medicaid issue. He is former governor of the state. He understands it very well. And I knew that if I got this for Nebraska, by the time this legislation got out of the Senate, I would have it for everybody. And that's what happened. And I'm totally comfortable with that.
Well, number one, two things. No one ever said that right after he walked out. There was an awful long time before we heard about everybody else getting this. That was the first thing. The second thing is, I was actually quite surprised that Senator Ben Nelson didn't come out and say to his constituents, what are you complaining about? I got you something that no one else got. Now, that may have alienated everybody else.
I was a little surprised about that myself.
I thought, and the fact that he came out so weak and was sort of with his hat in his hand made me even more suspicious as to, like, you know why he wasn't, because I would have thought, I would have expected a different advocacy for it than the one he gave. Well, and I thought that added to sort of like, what's up? I
said, Ben, if I'd gotten that for Nevada, I would have yelled it from the rooftops. He didn't, and that's the decision that he made.
Why did he get that? If you thought everybody was going to get it that day when you met with Senator Ben Nelson, why didn't you offer it to everybody?
Because I didn't have it for everybody at that time. I thought I could get it as we moved along in the legislation, and I did.
And so you're telling me that when Ben Nelson got that, when the two of you sat down together, you said, Ben, we'll do it this way. We'll say Nebraska's got it now. Obviously, my words. Nebraska's got it now, but after we get this passed, we're going to go for everybody?
No.
Okay.
No.
Explain it to me.
He got this for himself. He wanted it. I said to myself, good. That's a way I can help Medicaid in Nevada and the rest of the country.